scallop row, French police pledge more boats to keep peace. France has said it is ready to send more police boats to its north coast to prevent further clashes between French and British fishermen over scallops. Authorities said they would increase the police presence if necessary to prevent a repeat of clashes in which boats collided and stones were thrown. French fishermen sent nearly 40 boats to confront UK rivals they accuse of depleting scallop stocks off Normandy. But the British say they are legally entitled to fish there. Local official Ingrid Parrott said the situation had been extremely tense and both sides had thrown objects at each other. She defended sending just one boat to police the incident overnight on Monday, saying, "The aim was to stop the tensions from increasing. We sent only one ship that day, but we will send more if it's necessary." Mike Park, chief executive of the Scottish Whitefish Producers Association, said the incident was high-seas piracy but said the French had agreed to a request for talks. "We need to decrease tensions in the whole area," he told the BBC's Victoria Derbyshire programme. What exactly happened? The French boats gathered overnight on Monday in protest against so-called pillaging by 5 larger British vessels. The British were chased away with 2 boats, Golden Promise and Joanna C., returning to Brixham Harbour with damaged windows. The crews alleged they had been surrounded and had rocks and metal shackles thrown at them, but French police said UK boats responded in kind. A video published by French media shows a Scottish scallop dredger, the Honeyburn 3, colliding with French vessels. Why has it all blown up now? Tension has rumbled for 15 years, but in the past 5 a deal has prevailed. Larger British boats stayed out of the area in exchange for more fishing rights. British boats can gather scallops year-round, but French law restricts the scallop fishing season to between 1 October and 15 May. Mark Delahaye from the Normandy Fishing Committee said they also objected to the British using great dredgers in the area, while the French used smaller boats. The UK scallop industry is worth £120 million and supports 1,350 jobs. About 60% of the catch is exported, with much of it being bought by the French. But a 2016 report by the International Council for the Exploration of the Sea, ICES, warned that the fishing effort by France, the UK, Belgium and Ireland in the Bay of Seine was too high. How have the British responded? Mr. Park rejected suggestions that British boats were overfishing the area. They catch just 6% of the scallops in the area, he said, so if there's any accusation of overfishing it's not on the UK fishermen, it's on the French fishermen. Scallops are plentiful and they're expensive, he said. We're doing nothing wrong and what we can't do is be bullied. Cheryl Murray, MP for South East Cornwall, said Environment Secretary Michael Gove has assured her appropriate measures are in place to enable UK fishermen to keep working. But she questioned whether French authorities were turning a blind eye while their fishermen took the law into their own hands. Local French officials said they could not intervene directly because the conflict took place in international waters. How is it being reported in France? By BBC Monitoring. French media have framed the scallop showdown as a battle between 2 nations, with some outlets highlighting the future impact of Brexit. Under the headline "The Battle for Saint-Jacques Scallops off Normandy," left-wing Daily Le Monde cited fishing chief Dimitri Rogoff, who said that the UK would normally be considered a third country and will not have access to these fishing zones after it leaves the European Union. French fishermen are nevertheless worried by Brexit as Britain plans to pursue its own fishing policy starting from the end of March 2019, particularly regarding access to its territorial waters of boats from EU countries, noted weekly magazine Le Scene Nouvelle. Popular regional newspaper Ouest France said that sailors from Normandy insist that they respect the fish resources and had gone to sea to explain this to the English. "We have won a battle, but we haven't won the war," concluded one French fisherman in a report by public TV channel France 3. Are you a UK fisherman with knowledge of what is happening in the English Channel? Please share your experience of scallop fishing by emailing javier@bbc.co.uk. Please include a contact number if you are willing to speak to a BBC journalist. You can also contact us in the following ways.